Welcome back to Her Psychology, the place where we unlock the hidden codes of female behavior using real psychology. Let me ask you something a bit personal. Have you ever found yourself wondering if that younger woman in your life, that coworker, gym buddy, or friend's sister, might actually have feelings for you? You sense something, an energy, a vibe, but you can't quite tell if it's respect, admiration, or attraction. She laughs a little longer at your jokes, texts you out of nowhere, or looks at you in a way that feels different. And while you've brushed it off before, you can't help but think, what if she really likes me? Here's the truth. When a younger woman is attracted to an older man, the signs can be subtle, playful, and sometimes deeply confusing. Society might tell her to suppress those feelings. And you're probably overthinking every smile, every touch, and every random message she sends you. But psychology doesn't lie. Behind her glances, her questions, and her behavior, there are real patterns that reveal how she truly feels. And today, we're diving into the 7 clearest psychological signs that a younger woman is not just being nice, she's into you. These signs will help you read between the lines, decode her mixed signals, and finally understand the emotions she might be trying to hide, even from herself. So whether you're dealing with a playful coworker, a curious classmate, or a younger woman who keeps crossing your path in coincidental ways, this video is going to open your eyes to what's really going on behind that smile. Let's break down each sign, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand. Number 1. She seeks your validation often when a younger woman likes you. One of the first signs you'll notice is her desire to gain your approval, whether consciously or not. She might ask questions like, "Do you think this looks good on me?" Or "Should I do it this way?" While this could seem casual, it's often a subtle plea for recognition. She values your opinion, not because you're older, but because your validation carries emotional weight for her. This behavior stems from admiration. Younger women are often navigating identity and confidence, and when someone they respect or like notices them positively, it reinforces their self-esteem. If she lights up when you compliment her or seems a bit too invested in your feedback, that's more than politeness. It's personal. Psychologically, this behavior aligns with what's called positive reinforcement seeking. The brain rewards us with dopamine when we gain approval from someone we're attracted to. If she seems to crave those small affirmations from you regularly, chances are her feelings go beyond just friendship or respect. Number 2, she mirrors your mannerisms. Mirroring is one of the subconscious signs of attraction. If you notice that this younger woman starts adopting your gestures, tone, or even slang, pay attention. It's not a coincidence. This is a deeply ingrained psychological behavior known as limbic synchrony, where we unconsciously imitate those we feel connected to. She might lean back when you do, laugh the same way you laugh, or even order the same food you mentioned you like. This happens because her brain is trying to build rapport and a sense of harmony. It's a quiet way of saying, "We're alike," even if she doesn't consciously realize she's doing it. Over time, these micro-mirroring actions build trust and emotional comfort. It's how people bond without words. So, if you begin to see your habits reflected in her behavior, understand that it's more than flattery. It's a subtle signal of growing attraction and emotional intimacy. Number 3. She tries to impress you subtly, unlike loud attention-seeking behavior. A younger woman who likes an older man often tries to impress in small, meaningful ways. She might mention her accomplishments, goals, or talents, not to brag, but to show you she's worth your attention. The delivery is often humble, yet calculated. For example, she could casually bring up that she's learning something new, working on a passion project, or handling responsibilities beyond her age. This is her way of signaling maturity, depth, and compatibility. It's her trying to show that the age gap doesn't make her any less worthy of romantic consideration. This act is rooted in evolutionary psychology, displaying value to a potential partner. It's like a peacock showing feathers, but in a more thoughtful and emotional context. If you start noticing these moments where she subtly markets her strengths around you, understand she wants to stand out in your eyes, not just as a younger woman, but as a desirable one. Number 4, she finds excuses to spend time with you. One of the most obvious yet overlooked signs is her tendency to show up wherever you are, or to make casual plans that revolve around you. Whether it's seeking your help with something minor, joining groups or events you're a part of, or just being randomly around, it's usually not so random. This is known in psychology as proximity attraction. The more time we spend near someone, the more our attraction tends to grow. But in her case, it's likely already present, and she's using that proximity to nurture a potential emotional connection. What makes this behavior especially telling is how she tries to keep the interaction going, lingering longer in conversations, extending plans, or even texting you afterward just to keep the bond alive. If she's making consistent, subtle efforts to be near you, she's not just passing time, she's pursuing closeness. Number 5, she's curious about your life. When a younger woman likes you, she'll often show genuine curiosity about your thoughts, experiences, and past. She might ask about your childhood, career, views on relationships, or even your favorite music from back in the day. This isn't idle small talk, it's emotional data gathering. Her curiosity signals emotional investment. It shows she's not just interacting with you for fun, she's trying to understand who you are at a deeper level. That includes both your past and your future plans. She wants to know where you're going and whether she could fit into that journey. Psychologically, this kind of questioning builds what's called emotional intimacy. It's how we build closeness with someone we want to connect with on a deeper level. If her questions often turn personal or thoughtful, she's not just being friendly, she's building a bridge. Number 6, her body language is open and playful. Words can lie, but the body rarely does. A younger woman who likes you will show it through her non-verbal cues. Look for signs like leaning in when you speak, maintaining eye contact longer than usual, lightly touching your arm or shoulder, or fidgeting nervously around you. Open body language, like uncrossed arms, feet pointed toward you, and relaxed posture, indicates comfort and interest. If she pairs this with playful behavior like teasing, joking, or mock challenging you, that's a classic flirtation tactic, especially when there's an age difference involved. This behavior is her way of lowering defenses and signaling interest without having to verbally express it. It creates a light, enjoyable atmosphere that invites connection. If her body seems to naturally lean toward you in both physical and emotional space, the attraction is more than just friendly. Number 7, she shows jealousy in unexpected ways. Even if she hasn't confessed her feelings, jealousy can sneak into her behavior when she sees you interacting with other women, especially those closer to her age. She might act colder, sarcastic, or suddenly withdraw when the topic of another woman comes up. Watch closely. This reaction is rarely about ego and more about emotional territory. Unlike overt jealousy, younger women often mask it in subtle shifts. She might suddenly get quiet, change the topic, or give backhanded compliments. Her behavior becomes slightly off balance as she tries to emotionally regulate her discomfort. This is a clear emotional signal that you mean more to her than just a friend. Psychologically, jealousy stems from perceived threat to a valued connection. If she's emotionally invested in you, even without having made a move, any sign of you being taken or too accessible to others may trigger her fear of loss. That emotional reaction alone is proof of her feelings. So there you have it, 7 deep psychological signs that a younger woman might be crushing on you harder than you think. Age might be a number, but attraction is a language, and now you know how to read it. Did any of these signs remind you of someone? Let us know in the comments. If this video gave you insight, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to her psychology, where we decode human emotions with real psychological science. And as always, keep your heart open and your eyes sharper.